Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another convention report from yours truly, me who goes to conventions, I guess. So this is Kumori-Con 2014. This is the next morning after the convention ended. Lots of things to say about this convention. Let's get started like we usually do with the con bag. Con bag. I always need to remember which hand I need to pull up. I should probably just reverse the camera. Anyway, con bag. Let's check it out. It's always the fun thing to start with. So always a couple advertisement thingies. Little ad from Crunchyroll, which Crunchyroll is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure if you don't know what Crunchyroll is, and you like anime, I don't know where you've been living under a rock, probably. Look it up. There was a little coupon that I didn't know about. 15% off at Gary's in the park. I used to know a guy named Gary, I guess. Just some correction stuff. That's kind of pointless. Nobody cares about that. What else we got in here? Just some type of Hello Kitty folder or more advertisement stuff. It says Hello Kitty Flower Bounce, iTunes App Store and Google Play. So it's some kind of app, some kind of game. Maybe I should play that for my Let's Plays or something. That might be funny. Here's another little advertisement for Beyond the Boundary. Some type of anime from Sentai Works. Don't know anything about that. And then, of course, there's the little pocket guide, which I always end up having it folded up, but it's basically just the schedule of the convention. Nothing real special, but it's handy to have. You keep it thrown in your pocket. Highlight stuff is what I usually do for anything I want to see. And then there's the 2014 guide here, which is pretty neat. Some good stuff. It's mostly just about all the convention policies. There's all the guests that were coming this year. Lots of guests, actually. They have some good stuff. The canned food drive, a little bit about the charity auction. And then mostly it's a descriptive of all of what each event actually is, which is kind of neat. So that's what was in the con bag. Again, nothing really special this year. I remember when I was younger, back in the early 2000s, they gave away manga and stuff, which was a lot cooler. Still sporting my lanyard from last year, which is when I did staff. Again, the badges were still a lot cooler than some of the comic book conventions I've been to. It's like, it's like a credit card stock. It's pretty cool. My two kids got theirs. I'm so dyslexic, so I don't know how to hold stuff up to the camera. But my daughter Amelia here, this is her first con. She's like 6 months old, so it was fun to take her. 8 months old, whatever, as my wife corrects me. Which was really cool. So as far as content goes, I've never really been huge on all the content. There's maybe about 15% of the things that the con is putting on as far as panels go. I want to do, or I'm interested in going to see. I apologize for my kids screaming in the background. That's what I live with. Which brings me to my next point. It's been very hard for me to actually physically enjoy the conventions now, especially with my son being 3, and I have a 8-month-old daughter. 2 kids, it's very hard to wrangle them, get them to sit through panels or anything for a longer period of time. So, really disappoints me to say next year, if I can't afford a hotel or find a babysitter, I may just not end up going at all, because, or at least not, I might just go to the park and hang out since it's going to be at the same hotel. Kumori-Con's got a great location, but um, just because of the kid factor, it makes it so hard to actually enjoy the convention period. Um, so I may or may not be going next year, which really sucks. Um, Also, a lack of funding really held me back from truly enjoying the convention this year. I wasn't able to buy a convention T-shirt. That's why I'm sitting here talking about Kumori-Con wearing a Sakura-Con T-shirt, which is kind of stupid. But it is what it is. So I couldn't afford to do a lot of the things that I really wanted to do. My most enjoyable thing that I got to do this year was seeing some cosplays and getting to talk to or meet some of the voice actors that were there. I only really met two voices, so there was three that I was interested in, but Christopher Sabat, who does pretty much every voice on Dragon Ball Z, I'm a big fan of his. He does some amazing work, amazing voiceovers, amazing directing. I've seen him at a like 2 or 3 conventions already, and I didn't really have anything else for him to actually sign. And because of my kids and that kind of thing, I wasn't able to go to any of his panels, so sadly I didn't get to any cool interactions with him. I did, however, get to talk to a Chuck Huper, who is a pretty awesome dude. Looks nothing like his photograph that they put in con websites and that kind of thing, by the way. Nothing like that. But really cool dude, really laid back, really enjoyed talking with his fans, making jokes constantly. Really neat guy to just kind of hang out with and talk to. Like at one panel, he wasn't even wearing shoes. I think he walked from his hotel room to the panel room not wearing shoes. Totally laid back dude. Anyway, I got him. He does voices of a couple of animes I like to watch, like Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z. I got him to sign my Android 17 card right here. It's so cool. As well as add his signature to my Goku, which I completely forgot over there. Okay, here it is. He added his... I've gotten several signatures on this guy, by the way. I can't remember if I've ever showed it off to you guys, but there's his signature right there under Christopher Sabat's Vegeta. Pretty cool. I love this thing. I love getting signatures added to it. Makes me happy. Whatever. So the other actress I went and got a an autograph of, stumbling over my words here, was Karen Strassman. She's done an incredible amount of... She's done on-screen roles as well as a lot of voice acting roles in games and anime. Like an incredible, ridiculous amount of lists. Like if you check her IMDb, it's ridiculous. She gave these cool little cards away. Kind of tell about her Facebook and Twitter and that kind of thing. I'll try to put links down in the description of the video if you want to go follow her, any of her stuff. But her list is quite ridiculous. Anyway, she's the voice of Poison on Tekken. So I had her autograph my sweet Tekken poster that I won at a charity auction convention a few years back from Sakura-Con. There's that, so you guys can all see it. It's got a few autographs. It got a few autographs when I bought it, like 3, and I've added 2 to it so far. So, my main goal is to one day maybe get every Street Fighter and Tekken voice actor to autograph the poster, which would be pretty sweet. She was also really cool. I didn't go to any of her panels, unfortunately, but meeting her in the autograph line, she was pretty cool, really laid back, very talkative with me, which was really cool. Not all the voice actors are like that, which is nice. Anyway, on to my next favorite thing, the cosplay. So there were some pretty sweet cosplays this year. I got a ton of pictures of those. If you have any interest in seeing those, I'll put a link down to my Facebook page in the description below, so you can go check those out. But I'm going to share a couple with you right now. So one of my favorite things is huge, elaborate cosplays. Because I've done Pyramid Head so often, which it's not huge, but it's very cumbersome and bulky, especially when I have the helmet and the great knife with it. The first one I'm going to show you is this guy in this really sweet armor. Have no idea what this is from, but it is amazing, and it's huge, and it was just epic. It was even more epic to see in person. I should have took a video of it or something. I need to take more videos at cons. But this guy was awesome. Feel free to throw in the comments of what this guy's from, because I have no idea. But it was really cool, so I had to get a picture of it. The next one is a guy cosplaying as one of the Digimon. I know it's a Angromoron evolution or something. It's been years since I watched Digimon or Pokemon, so throw me a bone on that one. But this guy was really cool, really big, elaborate. It's hard to move around in, I'm sure, but props to this guy too. The next thing I love is original cosplays, like something I've never seen before, which always was blowing me away. So the first one is, I forget the character's name, but he's from Majora's Mask. It's the guy the mask salesman, basically. This person really looked the part. Like, she looked, was it a girl? I think it was a girl. If I'm wrong, my bad. Pretty sure. Anyway, totally cool costume. Really looked your part. Had all the masks on the backpack as well that were floating, like hanging there, which was really neat. The next one was probably my favorite cosplay that I saw all weekend. I'm trying to remember the character's name now. It's from Doctor Who. She's like the last human on Earth, and she's basically just a face on a flap of skin stretched off this board. God, what was her name? What was that character's name? Cat? I keep wanting to say Karen, but I know it's not Karen. Anyway, I've never seen anybody do this, and this was just pure brilliance. Cassandra, that was it. Thanks, Cat. Cassandra, the last living pure-blood human. Cassandra right here. Pure epic. The last cosplay I'm going to give an honorable mention to, because he looked so much like the character, was, I think the character's name was Delson, if I remember correctly. I haven't played the new Infamous game, but I thought this guy did a fantastic job on the cosplay itself, and he physically kind of looks like that character, so he did a pretty decent job of the cosplay, which is always awesome. I love seeing people that actually look like the characters they're cosplaying, which is epic. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and putting up with my stumbling over my cameras and stuff here. Please stay tuned for more convention reports and other convention videos coming soon to my channel. Please subscribe for that stuff. Until the next video, be kind to each other, and I'll leave you with this weird stuff that happened at the con.